Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. And of course guys, it's a tutorial for the S26 Ultra. And if you have the S26 Ultra, and for example here, you'll notice that unlike times before where messages would have been Samsung messages and you could choose between Samsung and Google messages, I noticed when mine was set up that there was only the Google messages. So Google messages is a bit different. Some people may not like it. The Samsung is more like the stock or default that we are used to or accustomed to across devices. All right. So if you don't see it, for example, if I search here for Samsung messages, the only messages that comes up is the Google messages that's indicated by a icon as seen there. All right, so I'm going to show you to get that back and set the default as the Samsung messages. All right, so go ahead and find the Samsung App Store, and it's the Galaxy App Store if I'm right. There you go. It says Store. So go ahead and select. Now, once you're in the store, search for Samsung Message. Which is this one. You'll know it by the fact that it's a blue icon with 3 dots, and it says created by Samsung Electronics. Go ahead and install. You'll need an account, of course, here. So once you go, it should install. And as you can see, it's doing its thing. And once it's ready, it should have the play option. So if you check this out now, the Samsung will still be the default. So to switch over to the next messages, so if I search now Samsung message, you'll notice that this time 2 messages comes up. So this one is Google, this one is Samsung. I find that Samsung is better. All right, but what you'll have to do is set one as the default. So in order to do that, it's a good idea to launch the Samsung one at least once. It will ask us some permissions. Go ahead and grant them. You can see here it asks me to allow access to call logs and so on. I'm going to allow all the permissions. All right, so it will also appear here where it will ask you to make it the default app. You can go ahead and say okay. Okay, it's going to ask you to choose. Remember that this one is Google. It doesn't say Google, but it's actually Google, which is the current default. Switch it to this one. All right, and here it says that this app will be allowed to send notifications. Choose set as default. Agree to their terms. All right, so I might have to blur out sections of this. So what happens is that it's now the default in terms of your apps. So what you're gonna do is go back to your home screen. If you open this again, it will want to go back to the default. So go ahead and find the Samsung app. You can always go into Samsung folder, and there it is. You can drag and drop that to the desktop, and then you can replace this one. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna remove this. So I'm gonna hit remove, and you see that it's removed. And I'm gonna go to the Samsung folder, find Samsung's app, press on hold, drag here, and I know it's changed because it now shows the 3 dots, which is the much better application. All right. Now there's another way to set defaults, and I'll show you just in case it doesn't ask you to become the default. Go to settings. Once you're in settings, go to your apps. And this is the long way around, but it does work to set it as default. All right. So go ahead and you can go to the messages section here, and you're gonna tap on message. So for example, if this was not the default, here it says set as default, and you can actually select the one that you want to be the default. Or sorry, that was not the right one, but make sure it's set as default in this app. All right, so that should be that, but the key one is this one, I should say. Sorry about that. So it's messaging app. So tap here, and there you go. So you can choose. So you see that the one with 3 dots is the Samsung one. The other one is the one from Google. And of course, you simply choose, and you're able to set the default app. All right, from here by choosing messages. All right. So once you choose messages, that will fix the problem, and there you go. So now all of your messages will go to the Samsung messaging app, which is the default. I don't know why they didn't download it. Maybe depending on how you set up, I'm not sure. So that's how to get it as your default and to set it up as your default, both automatically and manually. All right, so see you in the next one, guys. Bye.